Welcome to The Explainer. Today we are diving headfirst into one of the biggest, most ambitious stories ever written, Goethe's Faust.
You know, this one question is really the key to the whole thing. Faust's entire epic journey is basically his attempt to figure that out, to understand the massive difference between the kind of knowledge you get from books and the wisdom you can only get from, well, living.
So, let's meet the man himself. Faust isn't just some character who makes a deal with the devil. He's this brilliant scholar who has literally climbed to the very top of the mountain of human knowledge, only to look around and realize it's completely empty. And he's about to risk his eternal soul for a totally different kind of understanding.
Yeah, Faust's story doesn't kick off with some big adventure. It starts with a problem that feels surprisingly relatable. He's a scholar, and he is deeply, profoundly dissatisfied. He feels like he's checked all the boxes, learned all the things, but his life feels hollow. I mean, this guy is the definition of a consummate scholar. He's mastered everything: logic, medicine, philosophy, you name it. He has all the answers on paper, but he feels like all that theoretical knowledge has just built a wall between him and the real world, and he just can't stand it anymore.
So this really breaks down his whole problem. He's trapped in this world of books and knowledge, right? His dusty study is the perfect symbol for it. But what he's craving is visceral, real-world experience, all the messy, intense, powerful stuff like love and creation. He wants fulfillment, not just facts.
And that feeling, that deep, gnawing emptiness and the desperate need for something more is what pushes him to make probably the most famous deal in all of literature.
He's so frustrated with scholarship that he just gives up on it. He turns to alchemy, to magic. He's basically looking for a cosmic shortcut to the life he feels like he's totally missed out on. And wouldn't you know it, that's exactly when the demon Mephistopheles shows up, offering him exactly that.
Now, the fine print on this deal is absolutely crucial. Faust isn't just selling his soul for a good time. He's making a bet. He's betting that Mephistopheles cannot possibly give him an experience so amazing, so profound, that it will make him want to just stop. Stop striving, stop pushing. The second he says, "This is it, I'm perfectly happy," the bet's over, and his soul belongs to the devil.
But here's the thing. This all-out pursuit of raw experience, it comes with a cost, a huge one. And right away, it has absolutely devastating consequences for everyone who gets caught in his path. And this is where we see the terrible human cost of Faust's ambition, his quest for personal experience, for that passionate love he's always wanted. It just sets off this horrific chain reaction that completely destroys the innocent Gretchen. He gets his moment of fulfillment, but she ends up paying for it with everything.
And in this absolutely heartbreaking final scene, Faust tries to bust her out of prison, but she won't go. She is just so overwhelmed with guilt that she chooses to face her execution. So, by the end of part 1, Faust's selfish striving has brought nothing but pain and suffering. It's a brutal look at the collateral damage of his pact.
But believe it or not, the story is only halfway done. In part 2, Faust's journey takes a massive turn. His quest evolves from chasing personal desires to chasing these huge, world-changing ambitions.
I mean, he moves way beyond personal drama. Just look at this list. He's messing with politics, inventing paper money to save an entire empire, hanging out with figures from Greek myth, even trying to create artificial life. The scale of his ambition is just off the charts now.
And this shows us that the endless pursuit, that constant striving, is what Faust is all about. It's the core of his character. But he's not just chasing his own satisfaction anymore. He's always pushing toward a new, bigger goal, something that goes way beyond himself.
So, after a whole lifetime of struggling, of incredible successes and catastrophic failures, Faust finally finds a purpose that's bigger than any of his own desires.
His ultimate project has nothing to do with personal fame or getting rich. He has this vision of a massive engineering project to push back the sea and build a whole new world. A home, a place where generations to come can live freely and build their own lives.
And here it is, the climax of everything. It's not the actual finished project, but the vision of it. The vision of a free and thriving society that he's helping to create, that finally gives him that one perfect moment of satisfaction he wagered he'd never find.
So Mephistopheles thinks he's won. Faust found his perfect moment, and he dies. The bet is over. But just as the devil goes to claim his prize, angels swoop down and carry Faust's soul up to heaven.
And they save him because his relentless, lifelong striving, for all of its terrible flaws, was ultimately aimed at a noble goal, benefiting humanity.
So this is the whole transformation in a nutshell. Faust starts out as a guy who just wants to know everything for himself. He ends as a man who wants to do something meaningful for everyone else. His entire life is this painful, messy, but ultimately incredible journey of turning sterile knowledge into true wisdom.
And that's really the powerful question the story leaves us with. Faust caused so much pain, he made so many mistakes, yet he was saved in the end because he never, ever stopped striving. It really makes you wonder, right? Maybe the value of a life isn't measured by what we know or how perfect we are, but by what we continually struggle to become.